It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video. We're gonna be talking about Dwight's story in Season 8. So obviously at the end of Season 7, we had Dwight coming in to Alexandria telling Rick that he's gonna help them defeat Negan, that he wants Negan dead and everything like that. And for comic readers, you know his story in the comics, and it seems like in the show they're going the same route, which I really like. Now, by the end, Dwight is still with Negan, and that's not because he lied or anything like that. He's simply playing as a double agent, just like he did in the comics. And we already got sudden hints that point out to the fact that Dwight had no knowledge of anything about the scavengers, because he gave the message to Daryl saying, "I didn't know." But just to add to that, right after he gets out of the truck and realizes the scavengers are turning on Rick, he gives this look. And that look, in my opinion, is a look of confusion and something like, I didn't know what's going on. What the hell is going on? So, in my opinion, we can still trust Dwight. Dwight is still with Rick. He's still working with Rick to defeat Negan, and I think we're gonna see a lot more of that in Season 8. And we may see a lot more meetings between Rick and Dwight, or maybe Dwight and other people, like Daryl or something. And we are going to slowly trust Dwight more and more. And he's going to be a big, major part of helping Rick defeat Negan and the Saviors. So, in my opinion, they're not going to remix Dwight's story in Season 8, and they're going to stick with his story like in the comics. They did remix his story a little bit in Season 7, but they ended up turning it all around and having Dwight join the survivors in defeating Negan at the end. So, in my opinion, there isn't going to be any difference there, and we are still going to see Dwight working as a double agent, trying to be the inside man, trying to help Rick defeat Negan. Maybe giving him intel, maybe telling him where the outposts are, maybe helping by getting some of the workers or maybe some other soldiers on his side, which is going to be a risky thing, because what if they don't want to join and they end up telling Negan? So it's going to be a very risky thing, but we may see something like that with Dwight in Season 8. But in terms of his story in Season 8, I think it's going to be very much like it was in the comics. They're going to stick with that. They may remix it a little bit here and there, but overall, it's going to be the same story arc. But I want to know your opinions about Dwight. What do you think about Dwight in Season 8 and his story? Do you think they're going to keep his comic arc, or do you think they're going to remix it again? That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for another video.